Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India is using technology for poverty alleviation and infrastructure development. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu says prerequisite for peaceful resolution of Naga political issue is through forgiveness and reconciliation at various levels. DGP Prisons Rupin Sharma says media in Nagaland is least corrupted and polluted except on tribal lines. And Naga Students Federation asks state government to take immediate actions in connection to Nagaland Staff Selection Board. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India is emerging as the innovation hub of the world with over 81,000 recognized startups and over 1,000 research and development centers of global majors. Inaugurating the three-day Bengaluru Tech Summit through a video message today, Modi said, in India, technology is a force of equality and empowerment, and the youth are being connected with the information superhighway. He said India has democratized technology, and India is using technology in the war against poverty. The Prime Minister said through technology, the government is also transforming infrastructure development in the country. Meanwhile, speaking at the third working session on the theme Digital Transformation on the second day of G20 summit in Bali today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi emphasized on the rapid growth of public digital infrastructure to eliminate digital divide. The Prime Minister said India will work jointly with G20 partners to spread the benefit of digital technology. Modi asked the world leaders to take pledge to bring digital transformation in the life of every human being so that no person in the world is deprived of the benefits of digital technology. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu today asserted that a prerequisite for a peaceful resolution of the Naga political issue was through forgiveness and reconciliation at various levels. He said this while gracing the 75th anniversary celebration of Beren Township at Beren Town. Rio said there will be no real peace in Nagaland if our people do not rise above narrow tribalism and act as one people. The Chief Minister described Beren district as having good prospects to become prosperous and self-reliant district since it is near the state capital and the commercial capital Dimapur. He commented that road connectivity in the district will be improved as the new National Highway 129A passing through Beren will provide alternative connectivity between Nagaland and Manipur. Rio also added that the completion of Kohima Leke Road will provide good corridor to Assam. Former Chief Minister D.R. Zeliang said Beren Town was established on 1st April 1947. An administrative centre was initiated during the tenure of Naga Hill's last Deputy Commissioner, C.R. Bause. Zeliang described Beren as one of the most peaceful towns in the state and urged the public to dedicate towards making the town an example in cleanliness and peace. Press clubs in Nagaland joined the rest of the country in observing the National Press Day today under the theme The Media's Role in Nation Building. Members of Kohima Press Club were reminded that all aspects of nation building has to be within the framework of the Constitution of India. Saying this today, DGP Prisons, Home Guards, Civil Defence and SDRF Rupin Sharma added that for nation building, everyone has to work in co-relation with respect for each other, but also pushing limits every time. He said that the world has evolved so far because of curiosity and innovations. Sharma commented that media in Nagaland is the least corrupted and least polluted except on tribal lines. The DGP also observed that media in Nagaland lacks investigative journalism, citing tribalism or money as the factor. Sharma said, by giving facts correctly to the public, it will give liberty to everyone to form an opinion. He urged media in Nagaland to play a big role in making the social welfare schemes reach out to the public, for which many people are not aware of it. On the occasion, Visha Rita Kocha, journalist and author, was conferred Kohima Press Club Impact Journalism Award 2022 for her contribution towards rural journalism. Also, 3 journalists from Nagaland were presented to KPC Nagaland Building and other construction workers Welfare Board Media Fellowship Certificate and grant money. Members of the media discussed on the limitations of freedom of speech and expression in the advent of internet or social media. Naga Students Federation has served a 10-day ultimatum to the state government to fulfill demands and called for immediate actions with regard to Nagaland Staff Selection Board. In a press release, the Federation said that a recently conducted combined staff recruitment examination 2022 has realized a long-cherished dream of thousands of aspirants in the state. However, as advertised earlier, the NSF asked the board to reduce the marks allotted in the viva voce from 12.5% to 5%. The Federation further demanded to install CCTV cameras in the interview room and invite representative from NSF as observer during interview process. The NSF said these demands have been placed to ensure fairness and transparency in the examination process. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Vice-Chancellor, University of Science and Technology, Meghalaya, Professor G.D. Sharma, maintained that providing water to every household is necessary as 80% of diseases are waterborne. He said this while addressing the inaugural program of residential training under Jal Jivan in Dimapur today. He urged the gathering to practice how to save, conserve natural water and supply quality water, as water plays an important role in maintenance of health and economy of the state. Sharma hoped that the training will help the state to become second in the country to provide potable water to every household after Goa. He stated that Northeast has sufficient rainwater, but due to deforestation, the content of iron is not safe to consume directly. Sharma also pointed out that groundwater has decreased due to increasing population. Associate Professor Dr. Neiphiu Paul urged the participants to mobilize their community and instill sense of ownership in the village. Paul added that significance of safe drinking water and involvement of stakeholders to make water a concern for everyone will be discussed during the training. Horticulture Department Gifre today organized post-harvest technology management of fruit and vegetables under low-cost preservation unit. Land Resource Department District Project Officer Lipichem, while addressing the gathering, opined that a majority of the population in Gifre district were farmers with abundant raw materials. He, however, lamented that many raw materials are wasted due to lack of preservation and management. Lipichem said the people doesn't have long-term visions which hampers development. He asked the people to take advantage of the training. Practical demonstrations were imparted on jam, pickle making techniques, among others. The first State Open Volleyball Championship, organized by Youth Resources and Sports Department in collaboration with Nagaland Volleyball Association, got underway today at Indira Gandhi Stadium, Kohima. Youth Resources and Sports Director Akamla Juba said that sports in Nagaland have come to the forefront and Nagas today are second to none. She encouraged sportspersons to remain dedicated despite challenges faced by them in the state. The director assured that the department under the state government will give their best to develop infrastructure and quality of sports in all districts. Juba also called upon sportspersons to become ambassadors of fitness and health while reminding that many lifestyle diseases are on the rise today. The director also called Naga women to excel in sports while adding that it will help in filling the gender gap and empower young women. 10 teams, 5 each in men and women category, are taking part in the championship. And now it's 20 news. Here are the main points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India is using technology for poverty alleviation and infrastructure development. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu says prerequisite for peaceful resolution of Naga political issue is through forgiveness and reconciliation at various levels. DGP Prisons Rupin Sharma says media in Nagaland is least corrupted and polluted except on tribal lines. And Naga Students Federation asks state government to take immediate actions in connection to Nagaland Staff Selection Board. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.